everyone, welcome. You're watching HCN News Bulletin. I'm Candra Souza and let's take a look at the top stories.
Members of the Goa State Biodiversity Board, Coastal Regulation Zone and Goa State Pollution Control Board scrutinized the Sunburn and India Bike Week venue after receiving a complaint from a Gaunkar of Anjuna Comunidad. CRZ and Goa Biodiversity Board officials visited Wagator Beach to inspect a construction being carried out at the beach side by a Delhi-based company, violating the coastal zone management rules. Officials from the Water Resource Department and Kavalosim Panchayat inspected a construction site in the village to inspect the irregularities in diversion of water bodies.
Now the news in detail. Members of the Goa State Biodiversity Board, Coastal Regulation Zone and Goa State Pollution Control Board along with some residents of Anjuna visited the Sunburn and India Bike Week venue on Thursday after receiving a complaint from a Gaunkar of Anjuna Comunidad, Trevor Mascarenhas.
Speaking to the media, Goa State Biodiversity Board member Dr. Joe D'Souza said that the large number of trees and plants were destroyed during the events such as Sunburn and India Bike Week. He also said that this may result in grace loss to the locals.
Yes, we have just inspected the Sunburn site where Sunburn festival has taken place, and what has happened is that wherever we go, there have been rampant cutting of trees, forest trees. The water channel has been affected. The erosion will take place. The grazeland which is there, grazing land, is going to be erosion. No grass, no this one will be there, and water holding capacity of the ground will be lost. Ultimately, it appears that the interest is only to convert the grassland, forest land, agricultural land for commercial use.
Being accused for granting permission for the events, Deputy Sarpanch of Anjuna Savio Almeida said that the clearance for the events was given by the government of Goa.
This one, see, government has given a single door clearance, and there is accusation that we have given the clearance. Clearance is given on what? For the license which we had given. License आम्ही किराक दिलेले आहे, ही temporary जी हटसांग घातलेली, temporary stall. त्याक आम्ही clearance दिलेले. For that only we have given clearance, for which we had given license.
Prakash Gadekar for HCN.
CRZ and Goa Biodiversity Board officials visited Wagator Beach to inspect a construction being carried out at the beach side by a Delhi-based company which has been opposed by the locals since the construction is encroaching the coastal zone.
Speaking to HCN, Goa State Biodiversity Board member Dr. Joe D'Souza said that the construction is violating the coastal zone management rules.
Rules and regulations for coastal zone management are very clear. Whether it is the government or whether it is a private, no person can ever build structures encroaching the coastal zone, especially very close to the sea.
Residents of Wagator expressed their anger over the irregularities by the authorities.
माड खंय उडयता माड पासून चित्ते मारताले पिकनिक खंय बसतले गोंयकार ह्यो आमच्या तरी सोडून घाल गोंयकार खंय बसतले पिकनिक वर्सान वर्स येता पळय ते ओडियाकार नुस्तें ते गोरंग येता ते खुर्सार ते ओडियाकार आहा पळय प्रायवेट मार रोड जालो कितें फायदो हांगा हिल कट करून पळय कितें घाला पळय ते
यहाँ तो स्ट्रक्चर बनला ते कोणी गव्हर्नमेंटान बनला
गव्हर्नमेंटान हे म्हणटा मरे भाड्याक दिला म्हणटा मरे 22 वर्सांक भाड्याक दिला म्हणटा मरे तू प्रायवेट लोकांचो जागो मरे गव्हर्नमेंटान भाड्याक दिवं तो
Prakash Gadekar for HCN.
Following a complaint from the Kavalosim's Villagers Forum on Thursday, officials from the Water Resource Department and Kavalosim Panchayat inspected a construction site in the village to inspect the irregularities in diversion of water bodies and water nallas by the builder.
President of the Kavalosim Villagers Forum, Iris Pasaina, demanded an immediate stop to the construction project till the authorities submit their report. He said none of the authorities, including the panchayat body, have shown their seriousness in stopping the work, which is still in progress.
Total water bodies, shifted the nalas and destroyed the ponds, fishing pond, and they have constructed 5 bungalows in the fishing pond. And there are another 2 fishing ponds. They have destroyed and they have constructed the fishing ponds. And authorities, the panchayat is not taking any actions. We don't know what is their interest in this project. And we have returned to government, we have returned to collector, we have returned to chief minister also regarding this issue. But so far no action has been initiated by any of the authorities.
Sarpanch of the village, Viola Costa, said that the panchayat along with the town and country planning department had carried out a site inspection and the report is awaited.
पयलो हे सगळे आणले ती बॉडी आहलोली कितें आहलो तें म्हाका खबर ना सो आतां येन 2 वर्सां जालीं 2 वर्सां कंप्लीट जालें 1 म्हयनो उरला आतां 2 वर्स कंप्लीट जावपाक सो तेज्या पयलीं म्हाका कांय खबर ना ती वॉटर बॉडी खूंय आहली कितें आहले कितें काय त्यो सो आतां तें इन्स्पेक्शन केलां आमी पळय एक फोरम कमिटी काडली तेंच्या सो मागीर आमी TCP केलो TCP येवन गेलो पळय तेणें इन्स्पेक्शन केलें वीथ पंचायत आनी वीथ TCP सो अजून तेंगे रिप्लाय येयलो ना TCPलो सो आतां फोरमान तेणी कमिटी आहा तेणी वॉटर रिसोर्सा तेणें कंप्लेन केलें सो आयज ते येयलें कंप्लेन इन्स्पेक्शना.
Water Resources Department Assistant Engineer Franklin D'Souza said the site inspection has revealed diversion of the water bodies. He said the local people have demanded restoration of the water bodies. He said the department will ask for a demarcation to be done.
थोडे वॉटर बॉडीज डायवर्ट केल्ले आनी तेंचे लोकांक तें आहा तशें जाय
पण तेंच्यांनी कितें केल्लें आहा कोण बी पुरयल्ले बी आहा तेंच्यांनी
कोण पुरयला मातशें रिलोकेट केला
आनी कोणे जाग्यार कॉलम
आनी
एक्झिस्टींग हेजेर बांदकाम केलां
आनी आतां कितें एक्शन घेतलें तुमी
आनी आमकां डिमार्केशनाक आमी हें करता द होल एरिया विल बी डिमार्केटेड.
WRD Technical Assistant Gonzalo Rodriguez told the media that the project owner has diverted the nala. He said some irregularities have come to light but said the exact nature of encroachment will be known after demarcation of the area is done by the deputy collector.
केल्ले आसा त्या जाग्यार तेणी कंस्ट्रक्शन केलां कॉलम्स रेट केल्ले आनीक RCC बी बांदला नाला सायडीक ती विथ ते एनक्रोच जाल्या कोना ते आमी मागीर सर्वे डिपार्टमेंट कडल्यान डिमार्केट करून घेतले तेन्ना कळटलें आमकां तेणे एनक्रोच बी जाल्ली आसा जाल्यार
आतां एज प्रेझेंट सिट्युएशन कितें आसा इलिगलिटी जाल्या अशी
इलिगलिटीची जाल्या नाला डॅमेज केल्या ते बाउंड्रीज डॅमेज केल्या ती रिलोकेट करपाक
पण उदक फ्लो जाता वॉटर फ्लो जाता
उदक फ्लो जाता पूण मातशें डायवर्ट केलां एज पर द अलायनमेंट आमकां दिसना स्ट्रेट ना
हाय एंड लो टायड ऑल्सो
हय हय इफेक्ट ऑफ हाय एंड लो टायड आहा आनी डायवर्ट केल्याचें दिसता एज पर द सर्वे प्लॅना प्रमाणे ना डायवर्ट केलां.
तुमी रिपोर्ट केन्ना दिता तुमी
रिपोर्ट आमी आतां लेटर करता डिप्युटी कलेक्टराक आस्किंग फॉर डिमार्केशन ऑफ ऑल द वॉटर बॉडीज लोकेटेड इन दीस एरिया. They will come to know about it. They will give us the report.
With Santosh Mirajkar, Guilherme Almeida for HCN.
The crime branch of Goa has successfully busted an oil theft racket which was taking place at Zuarinagar, Vasco. The theft was being carried out by one John Talis Angu along with another 15 accomplices who have all been arrested as of now. The crime branch has seized 12 drums of oil valued at approximately 3 crore rupees.
Addressing the media, DIG of Goa Police Dr. O.P. Misra explained how the entire racket was carried out.
Very good detection done by crime branch where huge quantity of pilferage of theft of furnace oil used to take place. SP crime Mr. Kartik Kashyap had some information regarding theft of furnace oil from tanker from a transit place near Juari. All tankers which used to fill this furnace oil from HP warehouse, they used to stop near a secluded place in Juari Nagar and that is the place where the oil used to be taken out and filled in another jerrycan, or from there again the tanker would go, and then it used to, so it was a very organized that particular place. And near that garage only, it is basically the truck comes, he has a container, wo wahan pe they will open up that, although it is locked, sealed, but they have some system through which they will remove the nut bolt from there. Yes, and then once it is removed, the oil will start coming out, so they will fill up the container.
Alfred Fernandez for HCN.
The residents of Kavalosim have alerted the authorities about water being stagnant in a paddy field in the village. They fear that this may lead to vector-borne diseases like dengue, etc.
Villager Kennedy Afonso gave more details.
What is the environmental impact of this project? हे शेतान पयलीं 2 आयंगणां काडटाले ते रोयताले आतां पळय सगळे पुसोन. This is the source of dengue, mosquitoes, malaria for the whole of Kavalosim, I think, comes from here. This is the source. And the very fact is, this belongs to the person, this field belongs to the person who gave license for this project. You understood? The Sarpanch, the former Sarpanch, he gave license for this project and he is allowing his own paddy field to be destroyed. I can't understand the logic unless there is something really huge happening here. Why would somebody else destroy his own field to safeguard Balaji concepts?
With Santosh Mirajkar, Guilherme Almeida for HCN.
And now let's take a short break. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned. Welcome back. The Goa State Pollution Control Board GSPCB inspected some stone crushing units in the villages of San Jose de Arial, Sarzora and Ramapur in South Goa. The inspection follows complaints by residents of these villages over dust pollution caused by the stone crushers.
GSPCB teams went out to these villages to check whether the stone crushing units had complied with the board's rules and regulations. The inspection will continue for 2 days since these villages are housing around 47 stone crushers.
स्टार्ट करता म्हटल्यार दंपार जालें, दंपारच्यान स्टार्ट केलें आनी आतां एक 7-8 हे सकयल कवर केल्या. टोटल स्टार्ट केलें. टोटल कितली तुमचे कडेन? टोटल एज पर आमी लिस्ट हाडला पळय न्हू, लिस्ट कितलें 47 सुमार आसा. स्टार्ट केला आज जावचें ना, उरलेलें मागीर फाल्यां कंटिन्यू करतले.
Dharmapur ward member Sylvia Fernandez said the people from her ward had been complaining of dust pollution since the last 2 years.
जी बोगले पर गोरां हाय न्हू, त्या गोरांतून लोकां एक एक पाट उस्कार पासून घेवपाक त्रास जाताय. कित्याक सगळो धूल येवन तेंगे गोरान भितर बसता आनी हे धुलान लोकां जायती दुयेंस पासून जालें. जायत आमगे हिंगा सामी गेलो न्हू, जावं सालजोरा पासून लोक बरो ना जावन कॅन्सरा पासून दुयेंसान हें जालो कोडी हाय, मेलो कोडी हाय आनी हो धूल आमक जायतो त्रास कोता.
A local resident Manuel Fernandez gave more details.
सकाळी चालू केले 6-7 चालू केले न्हू, आनी केन्ना केन्ना वारें आसता तेन्ना ते कितें जाता हें जाता ते वयर वयता आठवळे जावन न्हू, वयर वयता आनी ते सगळे स्प्रेड डिस्पर्स जाता सगळे तशें करून. आतां आमगे हेच एरिया म्हणून न्हू ते सगळे ते आडीचे ते सुमार दिसा पयले एक्स सरपंच बी आसले न्हू, ते आटेन सत लेगून वयता तेणी लेगून. म्हळ्यार ते हे मदले लेगीन लोकां घरां आहात तांकां ते इनवॉल्व जाता, सगळ्यांक लागू जाता. ते
किती त्रास जाता तेच्यान?
त्रास जाता म्हणजे आतां सगळे तेजे ते बारीक ते हें आहा पावडर आसा न्हू, तो सगळे जे कार्पेट आयसींग जाता ते भाशेन जाता. घरान नोळ्यांचे रूफ न्हू, रुफाचे आयसींग जाता ते भाशेन जाता.
With Santosh Mirajkar, Guilherme Almeida for HCN.
A major fire gutted a residential house at Gandaulim, Kolva in the wee hours of Thursday. The fire has destroyed the house and household items valued around ₹4 lakh.
House owner Selina Mendes suspected arson behind the fire.
धुंवर येयलो हाटल्यार सारको हे सायडीन मागीर उगडून चोय जाल्यार आख्या लासून काबार जालो हाटल्यार आनी एशी लागलो दोनी सायडीन तो उस गायला. आमगे कांय उस बी कांय आसना तेशी हाटल्यान बी.
शॉर्ट सर्किट
ना ना ना
कित लासले तुमगेले?
तेच आमगे ते सगळे आमगे गुड्स बी सगळे तेच भितर आहलोले 2 काबड आनी हे बांक बी सगळे उदका पंप बी सगळं आहलोलो आनी चड टीवी बी आमगे पेड्या जाल्या ताला सोन बी केस सोफा सगळे पेड्या जाले ते.
With Santosh Mirajkar, Guillermo Almeida for HCN.
A tempo traveler came crashing into a bar and restaurant at Banaulim late Wednesday night, thus causing damage and loss to the owner of the property. Fortunately, no one was injured in the incident.
Bar owner Damaina Ghosh said the incident occurred after the bar had closed for the day.
आवाज जालो आनी मागीर आमी भायल्यान चोपायली पयल्या गाडी येना सारकी लायटी भायर पिटे
गाडी भितर मारली हाडून
भितर मारली
कोण आशिल्ले रेस्टॉरंटान
कोण आसना बंद केलो आसलें रेस्टॉरंट बंद केलो आसलें आनी समजी गाडी भितर येयली आनी आवाज जालो मागीर भायर चोयली जाल्यार हें जालें गाडी चोयली लायटी भितर मनीस कोण नाय मनीस भायर संग गेले.
आतां कितलो लॉस जालो तुमकां?
आतां कोदेलां बेंच कोदेलां बांक मळे मोटरसायकल ते 15 मुळ्या आनी कोदेल मुळे गेट मुळ्या दुरीक मुळे ते हें आख्खें गेलां पयल्यान पोत्री सगळीं हें जालें हाडलें आनी तें आतां हाम मुका पावला सारको हाम मुका पावला आनी तें गाडयेची आहा ती गाडी काडली जाल्यार मातशें हालता तें कोण दिता म्हणटा हांव नको.
With Santosh Mirajkar, Guillermo Almeida for HCN.
Ocean Mart, a supermarket, was inaugurated at Banaulim, Karaband on Thursday. The supermarket was inaugurated at the hands of Nove MLA Mickey Pacheco.
Ocean Mart owner Rajiv Sharma said the supermarket has provision for grocery items, liquor and other consumer items.
We opened Ocean Mart in Banaulim Varka Road. All grocery items, liquors, cosmetics and soft drinks, everything is available. We try our level best for Banaulim, Varka and Kariban peoples.
With Santosh Mirajkar, Guillermo Almeida for HCN.
Swimathon 2014, an open water sea swimming event at Grand Hyatt, will be held on Sunday evening. The event will raise funds for children's rights in Goa, which is dedicated to the protection of children.
The Swimathon 2014 has 3 different events which comprise of the 2 km full swimathon, 1 km half swimathon and 250 meter sprint swim. They also mentioned that the Swimathon 2014 will raise funds for an organization called Children's Rights in Goa.
In the pools, like we said, open water is another issue altogether. As far as the distances are concerned, we've got 3 events. We've got the 2 km swim, we've got the 1 km swim, and these two are going to be held perpendicular. That means they'll be going out into sea and turning back from the halfway point. And the third race is going to be a short one, which is 250 meters, which will run parallel to the shore.
Dhananjay Swarnakar for HCN.
And before we wind up, here's a look at the headlines once again.
Members of the Goa State Biodiversity Board, Coastal Regulation Zone and Goa State Pollution Control Board scrutinized the Sunburn and India Bike Week venue after receiving a complaint from a Gaunkar of Anjuna Comunidad. CRZ and Goa Biodiversity Board officials visited Wagator Beach to inspect a construction being carried out at the beach side by a Delhi-based company, violating the coastal zone management rules. Officials from the Water Resource Department and Kavalosim Panchayat inspected a construction site in the village to inspect the irregularities in diversion of water bodies.
That's all from our side. Stay tuned to HCN. Take care and goodbye.